welcome to my first video vlog of 2017. This is something that I wanted to do a very long time ago, but like most people, I kind of didn't act on it. Now, why didn't I act on it? Well, a lot of fear. You know, I'm not comfortable talking to a camera. I'm more comfortable talking to people. But this year, I said I'm going to step outside my comfort zone. I'm going to stay committed and consistent with the goals I set. And this was a really big project of mine that I've always wanted to work on. And hence now, I'm actually doing that with all of you. And so why did I decide to come on YouTube or share videos with all of you? Well, in the last, I would say 5 years, a lot of how I've been able to grow myself, my brand, my business has come from really viewing content. And so I thought, since it made such a big impact in my life, why don't I do the exact same thing for anyone and everyone who wants to obviously watch what I have to share. And so what I want to do is every day launch a new video. I'm going to be talking on a variety of different topics, but ideally the focus here is to help better your life. You know, hence my whole brand around being the messenger. You know, giving you information, giving you messages so that you can better your results in any aspect of life. Now you may wonder, well, why would I really listen to you? It's a very good question. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just going to give you my perspective and my point of views. Have I been successful teaching and helping people grow themselves? I believe I have. I've got a lot of people under my belt that I've worked with who've done phenomenally well, and I've been mentored by a lot of people who are very successful in their own right. And so I want to take all of that information from my personal experiences, from things I've learned from others, and share it with you via this platform of YouTube and social media. Now, throughout my day, as I go and share videos, I get asked a lot of different questions when I do launch a video. Have I shared videos every single day? No. But I have shared a couple videos over the last year, sporadically on different topics. And so in those videos, some people have asked me questions, and I'm going to help address those questions. Well, I'm going to answer those questions in this vlog series from time to time. And so today is the first question that I'm going to answer based on somebody asking me this question about a week ago on a video that I launched called It's Not About the Money. And in the video, I talked about how what you do should not be really focused on, I need to figure out how to earn money with it. It should be more focused on because you love to do it. And when I launched the video, somebody had asked me in the video below, how do you find your passion? And so I'm going to do my best to explain how do you go about doing that. Now, this is just my perspective on what you should do if you're looking to find out what you're passionate about, and then what might be the next step for you to start moving towards the goals you have around that thing that you're passionate about. And so the first thing I'm going to get you to do is to ask yourself this one question. What am I here to do? And the second question you're going to ask yourself is, what do I love to do that I would do every single day regardless if I was paid to do it or not? You then might want to ask yourself, what do I think about all the time? What do I listen to? What do I focus on? What do I dream about? Who do I socialize with? And what do I talk about when I'm with them? When you start looking at all these key things that I just asked you, you're going to see a common thread or a theme throughout all of that. And so let me give you an example. Let's look at myself. I first started my first business in the area of health and wellness. I was a personal trainer. I then opened up a small little gym, and I was training and developing professional athletes. Now, throughout that time frame, I thought I was on track with what I really loved to do. But I was asked a question at a very crucial part of my business by one of my mentors who said, do you love what you do? And when I was asked that question, I thought I actually did. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, of course I love what I do. I earn great money, and I work with some of the best athletes in the area, and I'm pretty happy with that. But would I do it for free and not receive a paycheck? My answer was no. And so that's when I knew that I wasn't really living something that I was truly passionate about. It was more something that I was good at and I was able to earn money with. And so that got me on the path of searching for what it is that I truly, really want to do. And so I started searching. I started searching from within. I started looking around and trying to see what it is I really like to do. I then asked a lot of my close associates and friends if they could describe to me what they think I'm good at or what I talk about the most, what would it be? And so that's a question that you should probably ask your network. That's a very good way to see what your network thinks of you, and then you can see if it's actually mirrored up with what you actually pay attention to. Because sometimes you're talking about things and doing things not really consciously aware of it, when in fact, like, that's something that you're known for and that you're passionate about, but you just don't know it yet. And so the next example of that is really me. Recently I was asking people, I'm kind of feeling like I'm stuck. I really want to take my career or whatever it is to the next level. I really don't know what I should be focused on. And so I sat down with myself and asked myself these questions. What do I love to do? And what would I do regardless if I was paid to do it or not? And also what am I, passionate about. And so I was able to kind of merge all of them together, and I'm going to share with you what it is I'm doing right now that's around my passion. So I thought about it. Well, what do I focus on and talk about a lot? Cameras, photography, videos. I'm obsessed with cameras and videos and taking pictures. All day, every day, I'm on YouTube. I'm on, social media, learning about different cameras, different gear, but also how to take my business around cameras and photography and marketing to the next level. And so I'm absolutely obsessed with it. The second thing that I'm obsessed with, I think, would be social media. If you know me, I'm always on this thing. I got a couple battery packs just for my iPhone to constantly be, engaging online. Like I could spend all day and night on social media. Like I love it. I'm on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, all the time. Something that I spend majority of my days doing is scrolling through those feeds, not just watching cat videos, but trying to learn and discover how people interact in these areas so that I can help businesses and people brand themselves and market themselves more successfully, in those platforms. But on top of all of that, I've had a close group of friends recently just say to me, Chris, what you shared with me and how you've been able to work with me changed my life forever, and I'm forever grateful. As a matter of fact, in the past week, I had about 5 close friends reach out to me and tell me that. And I had no idea I had that type of impact on people. And it wasn't too long ago, probably about a week ago, where a friend of mine said, Chris, people need to know what you know. Is there any way in which you can kind of either coach or share or mentor people with your information? And it got me to thinking. And then that's how this whole thing started, which I'm doing right now. Is I thought, you know what? I love social media, I love cameras and videos, and I love helping people. And so why don't I put together a YouTube channel where I talk on those topics? It's using social media, it's using a camera where I'm interacting with, which is weird to me. I feel like I'm very uncomfortable doing this, so I know I'm in the sweet spot, I'm uncomfortable with it. And then importantly, this is something that when I upload it, it could impact one person, it could impact millions. I don't know, but I know there's people out there that probably could really benefit from stuff I share. And so the next question is, well, Chris, this is great. You've got a passion and a project, but how do you monetize it and how do you earn money with it? Well, that's something that will come down the road and that will evolve. It was the same thing when I first started in the personal training industry. I was reading books, I was going to the gym, I was studying, working out and physiology and kinesiology. And then eventually I was able to monetize it by working at a gym and then owning a gym. And so it evolved. But when you stay on track with what you truly desire, what you truly are passionate about, what you truly love, the universe will put things in front of you to align you on the right track to fulfilling your dreams. And the universe does not want you to be broke. One of my mentors told me that. The universe doesn't want you to be broke. They want you to live a very abundant and fulfilled life. But if you're chasing the money, and you're doing it just to get, you will go through a lot of hard times. Straight up, I'll be blunt with you with that. I've done that, so I know. So I guess what I'm getting at here is, if you really want to find your passion, think about what you focus on every single day. Ask your network what you're good at, what you talk about a lot, if you're not even aware of it. And then look at it all, write it down on a sheet of paper. I write it in the book. This is my book. I write in it all the time, my ideas, I journal about it. And then something will spark inclination, an idea that could move you forward with your passion. And hey, the idea, you might even turn into a multi-million-dollar business. And so I hope this video helps. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, and I look forward to growing my community, and I look forward to helping all of you.